Good morning, welcome to Cardigan Golf Club. My name is Stuart Adams. I'm the head greenkeeper here, and we're going to have a discussion on the environment. Cardigan Golf Club is clifftop links, and it's perched high above the Taffy Estuary. We're about 3 miles outside Cardigan to the north, and we're predominantly upland links. As you can see, we're predominantly a fescue, gorse, fern site, being an upland links, based on sandy loam. This is the famous Cardigan Bay, and throughout the summer, porpoises, dolphins and seals are often spotted out in the bay. Okay, the environment here at Cardigan Golf Club just doesn't stop at the boundaries. We supply golf obviously for Cardigan town and surrounding area. And fortunately last year we won the Junior Golf Club of the Year award. So we're making great leaps to encourage golfing here in West Wales. The site isn't a designated SSSI site, but it's got incredible wildlife, and we're doing everything within the ecology policy to encourage natural fauna and flora. Furthermore to environment, we have to think of the impact worldwide. We've suddenly started to buy in bulk as well now, which means to say we're bringing in 210 drums instead of 10-litre drums. Obviously economical effect that we're buying bulk, so it's cheaper, and also the actual disposable waste of 10-litre drums instead of the 210 drums that we currently have now, which is recyclable. So it's a win-win environmentally on a national and international front. Start off with the heavy rough management, and as it's that time of year where we're starting to cut and collect to stop the nitrogen going back into the soils and redeveloping lush grass. What we're trying to aim for in this environment is a nitrogen free environment to encourage the bents and fescues, encourage the wild grass. This is achieved by running the Trilo, the cut and collect mower over the heavy rough areas, raking through till we're quite happy that the amount of grass that we've taken off is sufficient to withstand this environment. We try to do it in early March, April or into September to protect the nesting birds such as skylarks. Here at Cardigan Golf Club we have two sets of rough. We have the semi-rough cut at 1.5 inches, and we have the rough cut at 3 inch. But what we also do is we maintain the heavy rough, as explained with the Trilo and the rake, and then we've also gone on to the bunda, as we call it, which is the rough that we really don't touch. We try to encourage the ecology and the natural species within that heavy rough. There would be a possibility of just trimming it back if it got out of hand every couple of years, but it's not so intensely managed as what the annual heavy rough is. The monthly rough, fortnightly semi-rough. What we did find as well is during the burn off of 2017, the cutting regime eased back even further to allow the growth, and thus saving diesel, man hours, and obviously the impact on the environment. As we spoke about, the fairways during the burn off of 2017, anything that wasn't anchored down was basically wiped out, so we had a reset button, and the theory thinking behind that is not feed and grow to manage power. Is we were going back to the traditional way of encouraging the fescues within the sward, and we set in a seeding program which incorporates about 25 bags a year on a continuous basis on the worst fairways. This was by far one of our worst fairways. There wasn't a blade of grass on here about 14-18 months ago, and now full recovery with a lot of fescues coming through. We feel as though introducing the correct swords when the burn off comes inevitably again, then at least the fescue roots are anchored deep, they go dormant and they hold to the environment. So again, I think a major part of our environmental policy would be to ensure that we're trying to grow the right species. It's like trying to build an igloo in the middle of the Sahara Desert if you get it wrong. With leather jackets at the moment, with no chemicals being available except for a silicorin, We're holding off at the moment and just monitoring the situation, obviously through the IPM, and following and repairing where we can. It's a little bit of firefighting, but on the same respect, we find that the crows and the starlings are taking out as many leather jackets as we could possibly do with the chemicals. So if we could put up with the damage slightly first year and look at getting less and less and let nature do exactly what it was intended to do. So we've talked about some of the places where environment on the playing surfaces take place. We're going to continue this talk with the tees and surrounds. Now, a lot of people say, how could you have an environment with the tees and surrounds? Well, obviously the tees and surrounds hold worms, that's worm casts. What I've introduced is putting the boxes back on the tees and surrounds mower, and this actually stops the reintroduction of the leaf, pretty much like what we tried to do on the heavy rough, the rough and the fairways, although obviously we don't box out on the fairways. So what we like to do is reduce the worm casts and also introducing switching. With the chemical elements now taken away from us, it takes us back to the original theory of the IPM, which is cultural first, followed by the biological, and then chemical last. And what I found is a lot of the approaches using that methodology simply works. Yes, it's easy to grab the bottle like it has been in the past, but what did we do before the bottle? And returning back to some of the old ways absolutely helps. Earlier on in the year, we were fortunate to have a visit from James Hutchinson from Biggar, the top ecologist, and it was an interesting visit, and we was glad to have him down. Put us right on a few things, especially coming to fern management. As we understand, the fern hasn't really got a massive ecological value, and what it intends to do is an invasive plant. So it suggested that we start rolling certain areas. This here is our test plot. To the left, where the heavy gorse is, was untouched. To the right was a rolled plot. We trialled the plot, just keep a minimum impact within the golf course, and very, very happy with the results, and we will be rolling this out through the summer as from 2020. Okay, this leads us on to the greens and the greens environment. Our main approach obviously was to try to go fungicide free. A big feeling with fungicides, they're fantastic chemicals, but they tend to protect everything. The question was, do we want to protect everything? We sat down and had a chat with my Greens chairman and decided that we're going to take the approach of running with the disease through the winter, letting Fusarium take the POA, so it will be controlled disease take. Obviously look toward the health of the plant by introducing a good premium K and a turf hardeners. And fortunately to say that we are now 20 months into the programme, and I would consider fungicide free. Although we do have a fungicide sat on the shelf as a last precaution, as the IPM chemicals last. We also took the approach with what we have with the tees and surrounds, with bringing in the worm casts. A lot of worm casts are still visible through the winter, and we tend to switch a lot. Again, the theory of culture would be to try to allow the worms to do the job, is to actually start taking out the thatch out of the sward. After a winter of this, it was hard, intensive work, but I'm pleased to say that our thatch levels are down to 2.5%. So, thank you. I think to sum it up, that we live in a beautiful part of the world, and with climate change being the ultimate hot subject at the moment, and the RNA stance to sustainability, I think the golfing industry is doing a fantastic job and to be applauded. If we can get it down to grassroots level and start implementing some of the cultural measures of old and starting to look at the IPMs, I think that the future really is bright for greenkeeping.